The vision for New Space was to bring the university right into the heart of the city. It was to bring the world to Newcastle. We really wanted the presence to make it clear that this was the university for the city.
The university's always been a really important part of the community here in Newcastle, but we only had a very small presence in the middle of the city, and so it was a great opportunity to really help revitalise the city and the economy.
We wanted it to be something that was genuinely new. New to the city, new for the university, and new in design.
So really taking the idea and turning it into a design, you know, is a very big step, and it's where you get the greatest opportunity to get the project right. We decided to go down a slightly different path from what the university had embarked on previously, and went out for a design competition. So we called Expression of Interest.
When the competition for this came through, Anthony contacted Lions, Lion contacted us at the same time, and we decided and agreed to have a go at the competition in collaboration.
I haven't worked on a project before where a design goes out to a bunch of designers to come up with as many weird and wonderful ideas as they can to win a competition. It definitely brings something innovative and really different.
The university took a very big risk, and that's what a lot of good things are about. It is about risk.
Where we landed with the Lions and EJE solution was that it really did embody our aspirations. It really understood the brief about how we wanted to deliver our teaching and learning to students, how we wanted our students to use the building as well. You know, it was built on the principle that students access the entire building all the way to the top floor. We wanted a building that was very transparent and permeable and open to the public, but really embodied the pedagogy that we were embarking on, which was very much collaborative learning.
When they're facing each other, so not just facing the front, they're much more likely to engage and talk. And so a lot of the design aspects of our work is to facilitate that communication.
Yeah, when we first arrived on the site, and the whole place was demolished. They'd recently demolished all the buildings that were here, and all that was left were the civic buildings behind us. You know, the town hall, University House, and also the civic theatre. So the first thing we really looked at was the town hall and the fantastic clock tower, which is just such an extraordinary piece of architecture. And we thought, well, that's got to be part of the design. If you want a building that, you know, sort of says it's civic-minded or, you know, is wanting to be part of the community, let's protect that view to the town hall from this corner forever. And so that was one of the main moves of the building, was to sort of form this sort of idea of an axis and an openness towards the town hall, which would form a gathering space underneath.
So commissioning somebody to build this fairly ambitious design was a big challenge, you know, and involved quite a bit of risk that we had to manage along the way. And Hans and Youngkin's team really impressed us with the way they approached the design.
Because we'd done so many projects for the university before, we already had that relationship, so there was already a level of trust.
You can't deliver this sort of facility without really strong relationships. Knowing that we could work with a team on the contractor side that really understood what we were aspiring to achieve and could help us get there.
Oh, it was definitely exciting, the scale of the project, but also the nature of it, knowing that it was going to be such an iconic building. Oh, the old final spit polish. The university's rolling in from today, so just making final preparations. The building's looking really good.
I was starting to feel the relief, but also excited. I mean, this is what it was all about. We wanted to share this building. We'd known for some time it's going to be fantastic, and now to see the reactions of people is really special.
There's something about this building that I think the way the spaces point out fabulous locations into Newcastle, it makes you feel,
I think everyone's focus was around the northeast. But what was another surprise to all of us when the building started to go up were just the views that you actually get to the south.
I'm really looking forward to when our students come in. Their first day learning in this environment. That's, for me, is probably the kicker.
I think I like the light and the views and how airy and bright and how permeable you can move right throughout the building through all levels.
From the mural of the Birra and the Wobbegal people to the top, which is signifying a gathering space, to the way we've designed the building is all about making sure that the community feel part of this. Our students and staff can interact with the community, the business community and the community generally, so we're thrilled.
Walking into new space for the first time for me, I was so proud. I was proud of the team that has worked tirelessly across years to translate a vision, a concept, through to design and then through to this remarkable building.
It's not a solo effort, it's not 1, 2, 5, 10 people, it's hundreds of people.
This is not about a person, this is about a collaboration and the beautiful minds that collaborate.
This building represents innovation. It says we're building a future where education will be disrupted, but we're going to be part of the response to that and allow for change, allow for development, allow for growth.